Okay, ooh, it's a bit, lens is a bit dirty. Alright, what's going on guys? Welcome to the video. I'm going to kick this video off with a active rest workout. Now, if you guys have been watching the past few videos, I tell you that I usually do active rest, but I'll do mainly walking. So I usually do two different types. I'll probably do walking just a few days after the dunk session if my body's still really sore, or just to get some very light recovery in. But the couple days leading up to my next dunk session, I really want to prep my body to start to move at 100% intensity, get it ready to move explosively. So I'll do a slightly higher active rest workout with a higher intensity. So this is what I'm about to show you. I'll do a commentary over it just to walk you through it and explain a little bit easier. You don't need a whole bunch of space, just maybe this is probably about the length of maybe half a basketball court. So just something where you can do some running and preferably some grass, maybe not concrete, but if you can only get up to concrete then that's fine as well. So I'm going to show you this. Hopefully you guys enjoy it. Peace. Okay, it's been ages since I've done a commentary, so I'm going to try keep up. So for pretty much every exercise you see here, I did 2 sets. So going up and back is considered 1. So I did 2 sets for every exercise. Started with A skips, as you can see, great for sort of just warming up those hip flexors. And then I moved on to some grapevines. I'm trying to keep my upper body as straight as possible. Then I can really feel my groin opening up as well. And I'll try to add these in my dynamic warm-ups if I can. But if not, then I'll just put them into my active recovery days. Can really feel my glute medius, glute max open up as well. From there, moved on to some power skips. Obviously, really mimics the same movement of 1 foot jumper. So if you're a 1 foot jumper, definitely recommend these. Even if you're a 2 foot jumper, I am as well, and I still add these. Really good for just warming up your muscles. From there, I moved into some butt kicks, working on some knee flexion, loosens up the hamstrings a little bit, activates the muscles overall. And then on the way back, did some high knees. From there, I just moved into some light squat jumps. Not full intensity, as you can see, very light intensity, just working on getting my feet off the ground. For here, I did 2 sets of 5, making sure I'm landing correctly, and yeah, just very light intensity, not going super hard, not trying to fatigue myself like I said before. And then I finished with skipping. I consider this optional. If you feel like doing it, then maybe add 1 or 2 sets of 30-second intervals. But that's it for this workout. I hope you guys enjoyed. Alright guys, that is the workout. So just a few exercises. Remember, the focus isn't to go hard, to get fatigued. It's for preparation, just to prep ourselves for the dunk session whenever it is, whether it's 1, 2 days. Make sure you're not sore, you just feel warmed up. After the active recovery workout, you should feel like you're ready to have a dunk session now, sort of like you are after a dynamic warm-up. Your muscles should feel warm, they should feel activated, and you should feel ready to go. If you don't feel activated, or if you feel too fatigued, you probably didn't give enough intensity, or you probably gave too much intensity. So try find that sweet spot. So this really is effective. I think a lot of people think that just stretching and just resting, doing nothing, is going to prepare them for the next dunk session, whereas that's not the case. That's more to recover from the previous dunk session, get that lactic acid out your muscles. It does help a little bit, but this will really prep you because it's mimicking that same intensity almost, and same movement. So I hope this helps. Try it out, let me know how it goes, and I'll see you next clip. Peace. Okay, so I wanted to finish this video by talking about what is probably my favorite exercise. If I had to pick one, what it would be for increasing your vertical jump. Obviously there's so many different exercises you can do, but if I was to go into the gym and only choose one, it would definitely be the hang clean, no doubt. The reason why I love this exercise so much is because it's got a really direct transfer to your vertical jump. It's working on raw power, and if you increase your numbers in the hang clean, then your numbers in your vertical jump tend to increase as well. Whereas something like a squat or a deadlift, you can still do the movement slowly, and it only focuses on pure strength, whereas pure strength alone doesn't necessarily result in a higher vertical. So that's one reason why I love it so much. Another reason is just because it works on triple extension as well, so that's really important as an athlete. And even if you're not an athlete, I still would recommend this movement. Even if you just want to work on functional strength, then even then I think it's a great exercise. I would usually do this on my leg days, and in terms of sets of reps, probably add in some 4 sets of 3, 3 sets of 3, even some heavy doubles and singles just to get better at the lift. It is an Olympic lift, so if you guys haven't done it before and you want to start practicing it, or maybe you're just new to it, I would definitely recommend getting the form right before you start going super heavy, especially on an Olympic lift, because they are very taxing. And the more taxing the lift, the worse you can get injured if you do it wrong. So make sure you're doing it right. Even if you need to get a coach or someone just to watch you do it properly, I would definitely do that. But in saying that, it's definitely worth putting in the work because it is very rewarding. You definitely will see gains in your vertical jump when you do this exercise and when you progress in it. So typically when I do this exercise, I usually have a shoulder width stance. Grip will be same as a deadlift, just in line with my shoulders, making sure that I'm driving the weight up, keeping it close to my body, tucking my elbows under and really getting in that front squat position. And because you land in that front squat position, one tip I would really give is to add front squats into your routine as well, just because you're able to get used to that front squat position, which will help, and you're also working on your quads, which are important in the hang clean as well. It also mimics the same movement as jumping. If you just look at the person doing the movement, it's pretty much the same. So it's very specific in terms of movement, in terms of intensity, and has a very good transfer. But that's all I wanted to talk about. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, make sure to like, subscribe, turn on post notifications, and I will see you guys in the next vid. Peace.
Sitting on the bench. Hey.